The Michigan Soybean Promotion Committee is proud to offer this video featuring Tom VanWagner and Blaine Baker of the Lenawee Conservation District Center for Excellence.
Center for Excellence was actually started 22 years ago, kind of driven by conservation. And at that time, Tim Stutzman was having a technical field day on new products, and we thought, well, why don't we put both of them together and have one field day. Typically on Blaine's farm we have a featured conservation practice of the year that we'd like to demonstrate. Last year we did a phosphorus filter on the tile line. The year before that we did a blind inlet. And this year we're going to be featuring what we call a saturated buffer, which actually filters off-site tile water through a grass filter strip that you can kind of see here, and actually takes the nutrients out of the tile water. Part of the conservation effort here at the Baker Lake Farms is a systems approach to dealing with sediment and nutrient loss on the farm. Research is saying that 65 to 75% of the nutrient loading in Lake Erie, phosphorus, total phosphorus and nitrogen, is coming from agricultural land. Approximately 65% of the total phosphorus is in the form attached to sediment, and 35% is what is called soluble reactive phosphorus. And what they're seeing in a trend over the years is there's been an increase in soluble reactive phosphorus and a decrease in the phosphorus that's attached to sediment.
Because we're involved with the Center for Excellence, we get a lot of people coming to the farm for our field day. And even in between times, different groups want to come in, a lot of government people and such, to see what's going on here. Because we have those people coming in, we have an endless stream of researchers and such that want to do projects. They want to put them where people are going to see them. That's one of the big reasons we have these structures here for edge of field water sampling study that is just getting started. We're getting some baseline information now through Michigan State along with some other entities. As far as our farming operation as a whole, we're just over 2,000 acres, 500 head of cows milking. I concentrate more on the cropping end of things. My brother's here with me. He takes care of the cows more so in the labor situation. As a result of that, we've been no-tilling since going back to the early 80s, and have recently, the last 8 to 10 years, gone 100% cover crop also now. That system just works well for us. It saves a lot of labor, saves a lot of equipment. I go to the field, and as long as somebody's there to keep me tendered, to keep me going, I pretty well take care of the cropping end of things by myself. As far as down the road, what do I see coming? Our entire 2,200 acres is in the Western Lake Erie Basin. So we're everything that's happening in the county, in this region, is driven by Lake Erie and the dissolved reactive phosphorus situation. I'm not totally opposed to regulation because it's going to force everybody to be a little bit more on a level playing field as far as government regulations and that. On the other hand, there's nobody that likes to be regulated, whether you're in the ag industry or private industry of any sort. The public is a very strong voice in the Western Lake Erie, and I'm just afraid we're going to be regulated a lot because of their input.
Be sure to hit the subscribe button to see more soybean production videos, and check out the links in the description box below for more information on conservation practices to keep nutrients in place.